This is an exercise to allow you to test yourself to see if you understand indentation with conditions. Now, looking at this one, it's certainly different than what we've seen so far. What we've done here is borrow an idea first put forth by Daniel McCracken, about 33 years ago in a textbook I was using. Using his explanations and shortcut methods, I was able to finally understand how ifs and conditions and selections all worked. So I am borrowing his ideas. Instead of putting out a whole long condition, if age greater than or equal to 65, if car type equal 1, which gets rather long-winded, we instead shorten the condition to just a C, and so that we have them unique, each one is numbered. Statements likewise. We have assignments of all kinds. We could have a math assignment, an assignment where we put a literal, such as Toyota, into a variable. It really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things when we're worrying about indentation, what they are, so we will shorten each of these to just simply S followed by a number stands for statement. So let's take a look at the first one. First of all, please, before you turn in this assignment, do put your name in it. We print them all at once, and then we have to go find out who it was that didn't put their name in it. This is a PowerPoint that's downloadable. It's immediately following this video. When you think you finally have got it, stop watching the video and do the problems. If you're unsure, you can continue watching to get more ideas, but you shouldn't just look at the answers and then copy them onto here. You should actually try to do them yourself. Okay, let's go look at this first one. The sample has been done for you. We start out with if C1 then, going out to the right. True is always to the right. True always goes first. Then S1. We're done with the right side. Unlike visual logic, which uses two facing arrows to indicate the end if, McCracken used circles. Since these were already done, I've left them at the circles. So we get down to the circle, we know we're done with the true side, so we've got to go back and do the false side, which is an else and if SN. Then the SN is statement next, so to speak. And the reason it's there is because a lot of people don't seem to know where it goes, lining it up. Okay, let's continue on, and at any point when you say, I've got it, quit watching and work through the problems on your own. Okay, if C1, then S1, I'm done with the true side, else, S2, I'm done with the whole thing, so end if, and then I have the next statement that follows. Okay, let's look at this next one. Here's what some students do. I'd like to say this is incorrect. Why is this incorrect? Well, take a look at the code here and take a look at the code in the very first picture. They are exactly the same. Are the pictures the same? No. Therefore, the code cannot be the same. So let's erase this. And what should we do? This is that example of nothing on the true side. So we just say nothing on the true side and go over to the else. Some languages have a dummy statement. For instance, I believe COBOL has next sentence or continue, but many languages allow you to just code it exactly like this. Okay. This next one, if C1 then S1, done with the true side. Now, where do I put the S3? Notice that it is lined up with the S2. Right underneath it, just like it is in the picture. Okay. A lot of these have two conditions in a row, so I've pre-coded them to make it easier for you. So if C1 then, if C2 then, S1. And now I need to finish off the else and end if of every one of these blocks. Whoops. Now, in truth, you could leave out the else words, and it sort of internally generates them. But if for an exam you are instructed to code every else and end if, you would lose points because you didn't follow directions. Well, since there are 6 pages in this, we're going to stop at this point so that we can do 3 sets of 2 pages each. So if you think you've got it, go ahead and download the PowerPoint and do your own version of it, submit it, then come back and you can check the answers.